Hello, my name's Marion and I'd like to welcome you to my garden. It's a new venture for me, having a garden channel. I do have another channel called Marion's World, which is all about sewing and embroidery. And on there I've done the occasional video tour of my garden or what I've been up to. But in all honesty, in the last nearly 4 years, it hasn't been that much. My husband passed away in September 2021. And since then, I just haven't been out here very much. I found it difficult to be out here at all. And so not much got done, and it just gradually got more and more overgrown. It's not actually that big. It's just 83 feet long by about 30 feet wide at the widest. So I'm only talking about a little space, but it's big for me and it's enough for me. There was a big tree that got damaged in the winter, and I started to try and take the branches off myself, and in the end had to get somebody in to take it down. And it just made me think a bit differently about my garden when I was up at a part I hadn't been in for a long time, and it was so overgrown. There was ground elder absolutely everywhere through all my pretty plants. And I woke up the next day thinking, maybe I should make a vegetable garden. And that's all I needed to get the spark back to be re-engaging with my garden and my plants. I came out the next morning, and before I knew it, I was already digging up the ground out there, and I had plans in place for a vegetable patch and raised beds and a polytunnel and all different ideas. So I'll show you what I've done so far. You'll see little bits in this introduction of what's been going on and how I've started to do things, but I didn't film very much at the beginning because I wasn't really sure I was going to start a new channel. It was the intention of posting it on my sewing channel, but that doesn't really work. So here I am with a new channel dedicated to getting back in touch with my plants, with growing things again, and just being out here as much as I can when I'm not sewing, that is. Well, after clearing most of the ground elder from this high piece of garden, I'm at the stage where I just wanted to get my levels in, and so I've taken some of the wall down and moved it, so I need a step up there. A stone on the top of that step. And I'm going to aim to get that level right the way into here. If I pull that tight, it's going to be worth it. I'm just going to take everything out and keep it because I don't know where else I'm going to need these. I'll just keep making sure that I walk on everything. Take out the back of the wall. You can see I've got quite a level to bring down, but there'll be raised beds here as well, so I don't think I'm going to need to bring in any soil. I think I've got more than enough of my own. But what a difference it's going to make. I think I'm warm already. Temporarily, I can sit there. Oh, that took some doing. So the gravel path has already been covered up because it went from here and it ran right the way up to there, where you can see my spirit levels headed for. And I knew I couldn't dig out my polytunnel right down to there, so I started to dig a big heap of soil, which is the very highest part of the garden, and I filled in, put a step here just with the stone from the wall, because I've taken the wall apart, and started to level it across and realised there's still so much soil for me to dig, and I want to move the least amount of soil I need to. So I'm going to establish a higher level. That's actually where this top step is. So I've got a line there, and I'm going to try and level across to another step. I've got a big stone here which I feel is almost in the right place, but with the use of my pegs and my spirit level, I'll be able to see how much soil I need to bring down to get this level for my polytunnel base. And by doing it now, before I've even dug out the rest of the garden, it means that I'll be walking on it all the time and compacting it as I go. Head it down there. Just keep checking. Perfect. Now to do that another few times. Well, it surprised me, but that stone is just about perfect where it is on top of my bottom level. So I'm going to leave it there for the moment and build up the soil around it to keep it firm. And that'll make my second step up onto the level of the polytunnel. I've done quite a bit of levelling, but today it's a little bit cooler and my focus is on moving the holly and the box if I can. The box I grew from a cutting. I'd be sorry to lose it. It's the wrong time of year really to dig it up, and they do have very fibrous roots, but I'm going to try it. As for the holly, I grew that from a seedling. It was just there, a little 2-leaf seedling, and I decided I'd let it grow there and try and do it into a standard, and so that's never been planted there. It seeded itself and I trained it and made the path go around it. It's a shame if that ends up dying, but I'm moving forward for the greater good. I'll try my best, and if it doesn't work, well, that'll be sad, but I'll do what I can. I watered them last night in preparation for today, so I'm just going to get on with it. Well, I've totally undermined this box and I think I can move it now. I'm going to try and just put it into this humper thing in the hopes that I can keep it alive, and I'll just keep watering it and waiting until I've got somewhere to put it and keep my fingers crossed. Well, it is in. I think it might be a miracle if that survives, but I'll water it and do my best. I'm afraid the poor holly is having to go. I had to chop through too many roots to get the box out. I just can't get it up. I'd need a digger. All is not lost though, because I'll be able to use the wood. It has a lovely white fine grain and I could do some carving with it. Maybe. Oh, sorry Holly, you're out. Oh no, my goodness, I think I'm worn out. Last one's going in. doesn't want us up and down. Oh, that was a tight fit. And it's up. Well, turn the page, see what the next instruction is. I think my arms are a bit worn out, but this is the last thing to do before I go in for today, because it's the door frame tomorrow, and I don't think it's too late to start that now. So one more bit of sewing. Hooray! Ah, got the frame up. It's all secure. There's nothing else to do with the frame. It's the doors next. Frame's up. My sister helped me with one door frame. My son helped me with the other one. But I'm hoping that the cover will go on soon. My son's helping me today, and so we decided we'd try and get the cover on. Well, it's not quite as quick and easy as it looks on the videos, but we're getting there. So I hope you'll enjoy what you see, this little introduction to my channel, and I'll film a garden tour next, and so I'll take you from the front right through and you'll see exactly how it is now. And then follow along on my journey if you'd like to. I hope you'll come back and see me as I'm changing more things and starting to grow things and just being totally inspired in being back out here among the plants, among the birds. Even on a cold overcast day like today, I'm still happy to be out here, and it's been a long while since I could actually say that. So welcome. I hope you're going to enjoy it.